Awful lot of guys are trying to find Tony.
But why? Tony wouldn't be mixed up in this. I know him.
Hey, come on. I got taken in by this kid, too. But facts are facts. He tried to run down a watchman last night. So it looks like murder doesn't bother him too much either. If you hear from him, you hear anything. You gotta let me know, Ralph. Ralph, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Right there. I'm gonna make a phone call. Give me a dime.
But you wanted to talk to me.
No, I did that.
Hey, Ray. Hey, Ralph. See you guys later. You just missed a great story. Did you see Tony Villicana in Metal Shop today?
No, but let me show you what I got.
I can't. I got it. Where'd you get these?
In the trash. Somebody must have been fooling around during first period and got stuck. See you, Ralph. Thought it was funny.
Keep everything under wraps.
Tony was here this morning, wasn't he? Look, you people know he's in trouble. He's in big trouble. I want to help him. Now look, I can't do anything unless you tell me where he is. Rhonda? Kyler?
If your friend the Fed, he want to know where Tony is too?
Is that why you won't talk to me? Because you think I'd turn him over to the authorities?
You'd have to, right? Look, I'm not saying anything against you, Mr. H, but you'd have to. Otherwise, you'd be like obstructing justice.
I wouldn't do anything unless Tony agreed to it. How long do you think he can hide out? He needs help. Do you know what the charges are against him, Rhonda? Attempted murder. Arson.
Look, Tony never torched nothing in his life.
He didn't try to kill nobody either.
Hey, I'm on your side. Now, I don't believe it either. Now, look, if you guys don't trust me, then I'm wasting my time here.
Okay. Tony come by school this morning. Then he split. We don't know where he is.
I helped him saw the cuffs off. But look, if the heat starts asking any questions, I didn't say nothing, all right?
All right. I'll see what I can do. But it didn't help his case any when he punched out that cop and he took off.
Come on, man. If they lay a heavy rap like this on Tony, they're gonna throw away the key, you know?
Kev? Kevin, I'm home. Kev? You don't say hello anymore? Tony, what are you doing here?
Hey, I had nowhere else to go.
I don't think anyone followed you.
Followed me? Ralph, why would anybody follow me?
It's all right, Tony. It's Miss Davidson.
Hi. Will you please tell me what's going on?
Tony needs a lawyer.
Tony needs a cabin in the Andes.
Has Tony been charged?
Not yet. But when they catch him, there'll be attempted murder, multiple counts of arson, resisting arrest, accosting a police officer, and then we have on the federal side, destroying government property.
Okay, start from the beginning. Give me everything.
Villicana tries the system, and the system stinks.
Do you think you could be a little more specific?
I helped Tony get a job at Cameron Auto Recovery. He's been working there for about the past 3 weeks. Well, last night, he was repossessing a car which happened to be used in a warehouse torching.
And Tony ends up taking a fall for the whole ball of wax.
Will you represent him?
I'm clean, Miss Davidson. I didn't do nothing. The only reason I took a hack at that cop is because
you were scared.
Well, I'll go down to police headquarters and see how big this flap really is.
Bill said that half the agencies in the federal government are after him.
Well, if it looks like people are willing to be reasonable, I'll have Tony turn himself in.
And if they want to bury me in an unmarked grave, then what?
I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, listen. Try and stay out of trouble.
This is advice coming from a man ordering a funeral?
Well, that's me. I'm not an attorney. I don't want you to be disbarred.
I'll be careful.
Okay.
I'll call as soon as I have anything, Tony.
Right.
What is your interest in this case, Miss Davidson?
I've been approached by a third party to represent Tony Villacana.
You know where he is. You better tell me.
I didn't say I know where he is.
You didn't say you didn't.
Look, all I want to do is review the case against him. Now, why would Villacana set fire to a federal building?
Oh, well, that's an easy one. It's the only thing the government investigators can agree on. He was hired to destroy evidence in a case. Could be anything from arms smuggling to tax evasion. They want this Villacana worse than a pension.
He's not an arsonist. He was repossessing the car.
Oh? Well, Cameron Auto Recovery claims they never heard of him.
What?
It's your duty as an officer of the court to hand Villacana over to us now.
I'll be in touch.
Yes, you will. Faulkner, put a tail on the young woman leaving my office.
We're a team or we're nothing.
Gee, that's terrific, Maxwell. But who made you captain?
Well, I'm the senior man at the station.
This is domestic, Lane. CIA doesn't even belong
It
here.
has international ramifications.
Treasury feels it's
Treasury
yes, scenario.
feels
It's
since
got
when?
to
Get me out of here.
Look, I've told you everything I know. This is a waste of my time and the taxpayers' money. I mean, why aren't you out trying to find who started the fires instead of harassing me?
Mr. Moody.
Yes.
I understand you're upset, Mr. Moody, but...
Upset? Look, I'm out of business. The Bureau's files have been destroyed. The budget cuts weren't enough, now this? How could something like this happen in the federal building? Will you answer me that?
That's a good question. You see...
Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't know you had anybody in here. Who's the chickie?
Oh, Pamela Davidson. She says she's Villacani's attorney. Relax, Schaefer. I put a tail on her.
Oh, yeah. Well, if that's all taken care of. Just checking.
There's a lot of cases in town, Counselor. A lot of people get divorced. This case is poison. I want you to flunk over Villacana.
I can't do that.
You're harboring a fugitive. You and Ralph got any idea what kind of risks you're taking for this punk?
What happened to the presumption of innocence?
Don't give me that garbage. I'm telling you, this kid is so hot he'll burn a hole in a sidewalk. Now, I gotta talk to Ralph.
He's not home right now.
Oh,
Yeah, you heard me right. Pull Maxwell's file. I want to know just who his friends are.
We're gonna have to move fast, Ralph. Bill's determined to bring Tony in. He's probably gonna be calling you. Look, this thing's escalating. Cameron Auto Recovery told the police Tony didn't work for them.
What do you mean? I set the job up myself.
I know, but they're disclaiming any knowledge of it. You better find out why. I'll call you when I can, hon. I gotta be careful. I'm being followed by half the bureaucrats of Greater L.A.
Yeah, I'll call Cameron myself. You be careful, honey.
Okay.
What are you calling Cameron for?
Well, he says you don't work for him.
Figures.
No, it doesn't figure. It doesn't figure at all. Why would the man lie?
Because he doesn't want nobody snooping around out there. He's got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, but he ran an ad in the newspaper.
You think that makes him legit? I mean, one of these guys has a sawed-off shotgun in his car, and I bet both of them have records, and I don't mean phonograph records.
Tony, you mean I got you a job working for Hoods? Why didn't you tell me that?
The pay was good, and my end of it was legit.
Oh, boy, I can't believe I got you a job working for a bunch of Hoods.
The guy's got a great rap, though, don't he? But he's a dirty rat. He's going to keep saying he doesn't know me, so he doesn't have to worry about dealing with the heat.
Well, he must have employment papers on you.
He's got my signature on repossession forms. That's about it.
Well, I'll have to get them.
Hey, these are tough guys. You know, they get off on danger. And Cameron's the worst. He'd pop your ignition as soon as he look at you.
I better change my clothes then.
Hey, don't wear your good shoes.
Mr. Cameron, I spoke to you earlier on the phone about Tony Villacana. He's a young man that you hired recently.
Mister, I know what you're talking about.
I'd like to ask you a few questions if I could.
I just wanted to ask a few questions. You know who I had here already today? Local police, FBI, Treasury, even a nerd from the IRS, all wanting to ask me a few questions. So maybe you can understand how real tired of questions I am, especially by the guy I never even heard of.
Well, okay.
Moose.
If this is a bad time, I can always come back.
Maybe it's kind of inconvenient for you right now, but I'll come back.
Wise guy.